Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to the Soul Tribe, guys. Grab your tea, grab your tea, grab your drink, do whatever you need to do to get comfortable, because me, Tasha, is gonna spill the tea straight, no chaser, no sugarcoating bullshit. It is what it is, guys. Cheers. Remember, past, present, future, timeless, general, collective. So if I pull out some zodiac signs, check your birth chart. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, north node to make it make sense. And if the shoe don't fit, don't wear it, Cinderella. Leave it for somebody it does, all right? I love you. Mm. I hope you had a beautiful day, a beautiful night. Whenever you are tuning in, guys, remember, general and timeless, okay? Ancestors, spirit guides of the highest white light, I call you into my beautiful space and ask for a clear, precise channel message for the beautiful collective that is in me right now. And thank yous for all the likes, the comments, and the subscriptions. I truly appreciate every single one of you. And if you are feeling generous and want to donate back to the channel, we truly appreciate it over here. All the information is in the description bar below. I love yous, and let's tap in ancestors protection while I'm guiding this message for my beautiful collective. Thank you. What do you want to tell my collective? Bottom of the deck is the sun in the motherfucking reverse. All right, let me clean off this deck, guys. Something isn't being seen. Somebody's trying to hide something from you, or somebody is in a very dark depression right now. Maybe they're trying to hide that from you. Take it as it resonates. 131 on my clock, guys. You are about to come together with something. Mind, body, and soul. It's two people coming together as one, but somebody's in a depression. Ancestors, bottom of the deck, it's the tower. Because there's a major sudden realization, something's crumbling down. There's a lot of chaos and destruction, guys. So let's tap in to this energy, okay? Bottom of the deck is the sun in reverse. So what we're not seeing is somebody maybe in a depression or trying to hide something. Ancestors, what's going on? Let's see what's going on for my beautiful collective. We got the 7 wands and the 5 of pentacles. You protected yourself from some kind of poverty mindset or from people who are provished. Okay, take it as it resonates, guys. Your guards are really high up. Why? Because you know what you want and you know what you no longer deserve. 5 of Pentacles, you've been through it. You know what it feels like to be in the mud and in the dirt, but you use that dirt as fertilizer. You have been replanted, okay? And you're looking at this poverty energy in a different way. You're looking at things in differently, and you are very much protected. This is why somebody may be in a depression. Empress, yeah, because as the Empress, you're standing in your power. Masculine, feminine, it doesn't matter. It's an energy, guys. You're very loving, receptive, generous. You smell good. You look good. Your house is clean. You try your best. Your children love you. A lot of people wanted you to be in poverty because of who you were, how you are. But you have your guards up towards that. Like, really? They really think that you're going to suffer or something? Nymph of Pentacles in the reverse, because people don't invest in you, they think that you're going to struggle. I guess because others need other people, right? And we do need others, but not these people. You don't need these people. The witch. Wow. Yeah, you are definitely manifesting at a rapid pace, guys. You have all the tools in your toolbox with the magician. And somebody was trying to block your blessings. Well, you all smarted them is what it comes down to, guys. These people want to keep you stuck. Your survival is a glimmer of light of their impotence at the end of the day. It's all smoke and mirrors, okay? Because you know what you want and you are going to get yourself out of this provised energy if this is you, okay? Yeah, it's the 3 of Wands. Somebody had a plan to come towards you. They tried to use magic or manipulation, but the thing is that you're the real deal, Holyfield, and your energy hits different. And yeah, it's the reclamation. See, it's the devil. Woo-hoo, your energy hits different. This devil, this codependent person or people, community, spiritual circle, fuck, take it as it resonates, guys. Somebody of authority thought that they can have some kind of power over you and keep you in some kind of poverty because they weren't helping you. Somebody was very intimidated of you and jealous of you because you were the major manifester and that everything you touch, it turns to gold. 2 of Cups. So somebody wanted to take away your love, opportunities, anything to give you quality of life. 2 of Cups. They even tried to break up a relationship, but you were protected from this. You understand that rejection is redirection. So you took it for what it was. Like I said, oh my God, you outsmarted somebody. 5 of Pentacles. Now somebody is in a depression. because they feel some kind of way that you're protecting yourself from this very karmic energy. This was not a balanced relationship, partnership. These friends are not going to give you what you give them. They actually want you to stay in poverty. They're very jealous of you, the Warrior of Cups and Warrior of Swords. They're jealous that you're able to move forward. You know what you want. You're very patient with it, and you speak your mind. You speak the truth, and you will go forward and get yourself out of this Five of Pentacles. That's how you got out of it. Out of a relationship, a partnership, a job, family. Take it as it resonates, guys. These people wanted you to be in this Five of Pentacles. They thought because they weren't helping you that you were going to stay stuck. Woe as me, pity me, why me? No, you're like, why not me? You got this. You're good. You're the Warrior of Swords. You will speak the truth, guys. I'm telling you, these people use tricks. You use the truth. Yep, Spirit of Cups. Wow. Somebody really thought you were naive. They thought that they can come into your energy and you weren't going to see them as a love bomber or as manipulative. This could even be a mother-like figure. Somebody sees you and they're intimidated by you because you're nothing like them. You're better than them. Four of Wands. Wow. And you are manifesting a Four of Wands, guys. Somebody wanted to take this from you, okay? They wanted to take your stability, your relationship, your partnerships, your jobs. Take it as it resonates. They just didn't want you to have a quality of life. At the end of the day, they underestimated you. You've seen this was all smoke and mirrors. And you raised out of the fray, out of the pits of your own despair. Like I said, that first couple cards, right? You have been replanted and you have came out of this darkness. A beautiful fucking warrior. And whatever you've been waiting for is most definitely coming in. I'm telling you, these people planned against the flesh, the 3D. They wanted to take everything that was yours, physically. Okay. Whether this be children, a relationship, like I said, job, whatever this is, guys. And they couldn't do it. You answered in spirit. Changed the whole fucking game. You're smart of these people, I'm telling you. They thought they were exposing you. Really, they just exposed themselves. Awakening. I don't make it up. I don't make it up. Three of Wands, you're not waiting for anything. These people may have judged you falsely in the past, but they're going to have to go through their own awakening, their own facing themselves. You are here to question, and you're here to get others to question as well, especially you. If you say something, like if I say something, question it. Go do your own fact checking. This is what it's about. And somebody didn't want you to question the devil. They didn't want you to question society. They didn't want you to question what everybody else was doing. Everybody else is throwing things under the rug and it's not really healing, is it? No. And that's why you came into the situation, to really awaken everybody that you came into contact with. And you have, and these people are like, I didn't ask for this, go away. So it's because you made them think. So they're going to do anything to try to fight that illusion, fight the truth, right? Make you look bad by not offering you an opportunity, by leaving you out, whether this is family, job, love, whatever this is, guys. But you had the love inside of yourself. You had the tenacity and the durability and the strength to push forward no matter what. You speak what you say. You said what you said and you stand on it. And you're very patient, and you're patiently waiting for what is yours as the Empress. People may not see you for who you are, but that's because of the illusions. It's the Ace of Wands in reverse. This devil ain't got no motherfucking passion. They're in the reverse. There ain't no sunshine when he's gone. Take it as it resonates. Or as one of the viewers said yesterday, DMX, no sunshine. It's funny that as soon as the reading came on, he wrote DMX, no sunshine. And I knew that in the reading, I did had sing that, like that little phrase. So it was kind of like, it was trippy for me. I was like, holy shit. Anyways, somebody has got no passion, no drive, no inspiration for life because they're having the base judgment. Seven of Swords for the fucking lies. Like I said, it was all smoke and mirrors, guys. These people really thought they were exposing you. They end up exposing themselves. They planned against your flesh and you answered in spirit. And now these people are having to face themselves. You don't care about no lies. Bottom of the deck, Temperance Angel. Yeah, somebody is very imbalanced, emotionally unstable. Somebody said that you were on drugs, doing a little weird shit for a piece of change. I don't know. There was a lot of lies. Like I said, these people have no passion because they have no true creativity. A lot of people were trying to steal from you and then not offer you anything and keep you in the dark and Five of Pentacles you. Yeah, you outsmarted these motherfuckers. They use tricks and you use the truth. Big motherfucking difference. That's why somebody is going through a tower. They're very imbalanced, emotionally, mentally, physically, financially, spiritually, clearly. Friends, family, acquaintances, they're exes for a reason. They're not in your life for a reason. Because clearly you know they have no passion, so they're going to try to take from you. And that's what you're seeing. A lot of people have no passion for life. They judge what they do not know, and they're mad because no matter what, your fourth house is in check. They wanted to waste their talents coming up against you. And now, like I said, your survival is glorifying a spotlight on their impotency. They some weak ass motherfuckers right here, man. And they try to portray themselves as strong. Yeah. You see them as what they are, guys. And they see you as what you are. That's why they're very intimidated. You are a threat to these people, to society, because you ask questions. And people don't want you to ask questions. They don't want you to ask because you ask the right questions. That's what it is, guys. It's the Two of Swords. There's a choice here. You always have a choice. There could be a stalemate. Somebody feels stuck. You could be stuck right now on a choice. You know, you have two options. Sometimes the best way is to pave your own path. And that's what you did. You were at a crossroads and you had to make a difficult choice. And that difficult choice was to walk away from this imbalancement, the Two of Cups. This could be family. This could be love, like I said, a job, whatever it is, guys. It was a very difficult choice and you chose to make a choice for yourself. Never mind what, you know, the crowd would do or what this person would do. What do you want? And you decided, I don't want to go this way. I don't want to go that way. I'm going to fucking pave a way for myself. So you got out your machete and you start chopping. And you really did outsmart these people. They underestimated you. Look at you now. You're in a whole new path. And I swear, you made it easier for the people behind you, the ones who didn't have a voice. Now they're following. So keep going, guys. Six of Pentacles. Oh, wow. You are very, very generous. Very generous. And you have this supportive energy, okay? But you also have an opposite to that, right? So you're giving, you're receiving, you're fair, you have this gratitude. But if somebody takes advantage of you, you will cut it off right from the fucking neck. And somebody underestimated you. And they thought by, you know, them lying to you, them distorting their people's view about you, that it would keep you in this Five of Pentacles. And you may have been there for a while, guys, but as that high priestess, you have this hidden knowledge. And that hidden knowledge allowed you to tap in, to ask questions, to use your intuition about the mysteries of what people were trying to put you in for so long. And you got out. You got out of that poverty-like mindset. You understand it's a mindset. Knight of Pentacles. And like I said, Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, right? You were patient. You were practical. You were extremely fucking reliable. If you say you're going to do something, you fucking do it. Your word is your bond and you stand on that. You're fucking extremely confident and patient. You patiently wait for what is yours as that Empress, Spirit of Cups. But you see, King of Wands, somebody was a leader. They had this vision, especially for you, but they were blinded with the Page of Cups in reverse. Somebody was very naive, very immature, is what it comes down to. They were a fucking opportunist with a big ego. So what they do is they enlist a whole bunch of people to do their dirty work, and somebody wanted to come up against you. They clearly wanted to apologize to you for something because clearly they're immature. But instead of being the leader that they should be, like you talk to the higher self in this person, okay? But they were at such a low vibrational energy that all they wanted to do is drag you down because you're the Empress as they're a King of Wands. Do you see what I mean? You are much more advanced than them in a lot of ways. So somebody wanted, it's like that energy of if they can't be the captain of the ship, they will poke holes in your ship, right? That's exactly what's going on. Somebody tried to poke holes in what you had going on, magician, but God damn, you're manifesting at a motherfucking rapid pace. It's your willpower. Your willpower is strong enough. You ain't got to do no extra, guys. And you're very resourceful. These people are feeling absolutely tricked out their motherfucking spot. And somebody may be trying to manifest you in Nine of Pentacles, but you're single, you're self-sufficient, you're independent, and your achievements are coming in, guys. You really did put the work in. And this is why the Magician with the Four of Wands is, you really did dig yourself out of the pits of your own despair and what other people have put you in. You're very self-sufficient and independent, guys. So you're not looking for a partner. A man is the easiest thing to do. Sex is the easiest thing to do, guys. You want $100,000. It is what it is, guys. And nothing worth it is easy to get. So it is what it is. You're putting in the motherfucking work and you're standing on business. You want it. And you're not doing nothing for nothing. It is what it is. Four of Wands. Somebody wants stability with you. Well, they're going to have to pay for it. And this is emotionally, mentally, physically, and maybe even financially. Somebody may want to have a child with you or create with you. Somebody sees you nurturing, stable, comforting. Now, there could be a gold digger in your midst, guys. Somebody thought that you were a gold digger. You're not a gold digger, guys. The thing is you want what you want. And you don't want none of the trash that you had before. You have leveled up. And people can't get to you. That's why they can't trick you out your spot, but they feel tricked out their spot. That's for sure. You have risen from the ashes. Somebody really thought that you were going to be in poverty your whole life. Well, it's that nurturing energy, guys. You're extremely comforting, Queen of Swords, and you're off with people's heads. You're honest, you're fair. You may be a little bit cutthroat, guys, but you're only cutthroat because people judged you and they didn't even have the opportunity. They didn't even have the courage to come towards you to ask you the truth. They were just intimidated by your independence and the fact that you ask questions. And you ask the right ones, guys. It makes people very uncomfortable, but shit, we're supposed to be uncomfortable. The comfort zone is where your dreams go to die, guys. And your dreams are not dying, they're fucking flourishing. And somebody feels like you outsmarted this whole group, this whole society. I don't know, somebody may even try to catfish you. Temperance angel in the upright, guys. Of course, I told you they came for the flesh and you answered in spirit. And somebody is so upset because you brought harmony to the situation, to your whole fucking life. You're peaceful. You have tranquility. If people can't bring that to you, then you are going to bounce the fuck out. And you're patiently waiting for what is yours. And like I said, what's easy is not worth it, and what's worth it is not going to be fucking easy. That's why the devil is there. Somebody wanted to trick you, wanted to deceive you, wanted to pay you off. I don't know. At the end of the day, they don't feel very worthy. They wanted to take everything from you so that this way they can come back and try to give you something so that they can, put it over your head or something. I don't know. Somebody doesn't have any passion anymore to come up against you in this demonic kind of energy. They see that you don't have any addictions, that you're not sexually active, that you have no attachments. Somebody is like spent. Their spirit is done. They're looking like a weak ass person for having all these smoke and mirrors and shit. Somebody really tried to be you, even take your creations or whatever you were creating, your style, your swag, your words, I don't know, your persona, and you walked the fuck away from this. People, you just walked away. You walked away. You let go. You're leaving these people behind, guys. You know that they're taking advantage of you. You know that they're stealing from you. And you know that they're lying. And that's why they're in a depression right now. They are over drinking. They are over analyzing situations. If they're not an alcoholic or a drug addict, maybe they're over sexualized. Either way, somebody tried to demonize you, and well, you just fucking put that demon right on their motherfucking face. Somebody, like yesterday's reading, thought that you would come back, whether this is like a friend, a family, a lover. Somebody really thought that you were going to break the fucking silence by now, King of Pentacles, but you walked away from somebody. You want abundance. You want prosperity. You want a husband, wife kind of material, guys. You want somebody who's reliable, a reliable father, a provider, a protector. Somebody sees you as a very good provider, even a good business sense. And you want somebody with the same kind of mindset, somebody who will work for what they want, doesn't look for handouts, doesn't have very many people for Wands. Wow. Somebody lied on you. They really did lie on this foundation, this love. They lied on your home. They lied on your stability, your belongings. They lied about your celebrations. They lied about what you did in the past. You could care less, guys. You're renting free space in somebody's head because they can't stop fucking thinking about you. Maybe somebody wants a reunion with you. I don't know. At the end of the day, they're in a depression and they could be drinking themselves stupid because you're not paying attention to them. Because stop fucking smoking mirrors, guys. Eight of Swords. Like I said, somebody's in a mental fucking disturbing energy right now. They can't eat. They can't sleep. They're like, they feel trapped, restrained. They feel like they're being vandalized. Because, like, oh my God, like I said, oh my God, somebody is being seen as impotent because they were blinded by your love. They never seen your love before. So what did they do? They demolished it. Whether this is family, friends, a relative, like for job, or an ex. Somebody demolished what they had with you. Five of Swords, because they were argumentative. They listened to what other people said about you. There was a lot of conflict, a lot of arguments, a lot of bullying, a lot of stress. Somebody feels bullied. Somebody feels like they got bullied out their fucking spot, used, tricked out their spot, guys. Oh my God. Your survival is glorifying spotlight on their impotency and a lot of people's impotency. They're a bunch of liars. Six of Swords. And you were guided to move away from the situation so that this way you can bring in hope and happiness and faith. I'm telling you, with this grain of a mustard seed, you were able to persevere. And you left this behind. You're moving forward. And somebody feels some kind of way. They do. They're very much wanting to bully you out your fucking spot. But like I said, you just put this fucking devil on their knees. They planned against your flesh and you answered in spirit and it put them right on their fucking ass. They didn't expect that. Let me tell you this. They thought that you were just like the rest. You are nothing like the rest. You're manifesting at a rapid pace and it's all your willpower. You don't gotta cook shit up in the kitchen. You don't gotta use fucking graveyard dirt. Fucking this. You don't have to do any of this stuff. Your will is strong enough. And somebody is absolutely fucking terrified of. Because they use tricks and you use truth. They thought they were exposing you. You end up exposing them. They just end up exposing themselves. Now they're in their fucking emotions. It's coming in like waves, guys, because you had a choice. And like I said, you paved the way for yourself. And you're making it a lot easier for those in the back who didn't have a voice. But a lot of people aren't giving you credit where credit is due, and then they think that ancestors are not going to protect you. You are the real high priestess. You're the one with the hidden knowledge and the real intuition. This is why you're patiently waiting for what's yours. You want a real leader. But somebody tried to interfere in that. So now you switched gears, and now you want a provider. Family. Yeah. You want a family. You're about to start a family and living a home, feeling safe, security. Somebody wanted to take that away from you. You have patience. You're patiently waiting for somebody who's going to be a good role model to your children. And you're manifesting this at a rapid pace, guys. Somebody wants you and you want them. I don't know if you know this person, but they want somebody like you and you want somebody like them. Butterfly, there's major transformations here. Somebody feels complete when they think about you. They can't stop smiling. They're happy and they want to devote themselves to you. Empress. Oh, wow. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles, but you're very single. And somebody wants somebody to stay single forever. They're actually trying to bully somebody out their spot by bringing them a lot of conflicted energies. Okay, somebody wants a reconciliation, but there's a lot of indifferences, guys. And you may have been clashing with a lot of people from the past. And whatever's coming in the future, you have to leave the past in the past. Whatever happened for a reason. It was redirection. 2333 on my clock, guys. I told you, you're very balanced and God Creator Source has your back. You have been able to go through this conflict. You did it by yourself. You put this devil right on their ass all by yourself. And it was because you used spirit. You tapped into spirit. You are the temperance angel, as these people are very imbalanced, guys. People want to talk shit about you. Off with the conflict. With the Queen of Swords, you're like off with their heads, guys. You want to feel complete. You want to feel whole. You want to feel nurtured. And somebody feels tethered to you. Okay? Very tethered to you. They're trying to send you heart messages or they're trying to get in your dreams. They're trying to intuitively, telepathically communicate with you. But you're cutting it off. If somebody wants to talk to you, they're going to have to talk to you in real life. Knock at your motherfucking door at 90s style. They want to fight. have something to say instead of cap locking you on a fucking, Facebook or, on the internet. Knock on a bitch's door. You got something to say it to their face. If you can't say it to their face, then it's irrelevant, guys. You ain't no G. So, yeah, it's all smoke and mirrors, guys. And that's why somebody is looking like they're weak. They're trying to portray themselves as strong, as there's this strengthful, the strength is within, but the strength only comes from a group. They can't have this strength by themselves. They need a group. And somebody is tethered to you spiritually in some kind of way, but you're ignoring them because they're very risky. Like I said, the devil with the Ace of Wands. Yeah, you got no passion for these people, guys. You ain't got no passion for this one night stand, unsafe decisions. Like, are you reading the news? It's like so many people have HIV and AIDS and all kinds of other shit. Like, seriously, if you go and start dating somebody new, please get a pap smear, go get a blood test with the person. Like, you know what I mean? And if they feel some kind of way and they don't want to go with you inside the room, then there's an issue, guys. We're fucking adults. If you're adult enough to go and have sex with multiple partners, then you're adult enough when you do find the one that you want to actually go to the hospital and get checked. If they don't want to get checked, if they don't want to show you some paperwork, then there's a fucking issue. And you got to cancel, delete, block, do whatever you need to do because somebody is going from partner to partner and they may have some kind of sexual disease because they're having unprotected sex, and this is absolutely fucking ridiculous and disgusting. And you have no time for this, and somebody's using witchcraft on somebody to keep somebody stuck. That's a gold digger. That's a gold digger. This could even be a mugger. I don't know. At the end of the day, someone is trying to hex you. There's a spell, a lot of negativity. That's why somebody is stuck in this demon time. All sexed up. Oh, fuck. Somebody thought you were on this time, guys. But that's why the lies. The Seven of Swords with the Four of Wands. A lot of people lied on your foundation, guys. It's because they are a bunch of projectors. Ancestors, what's this Four of Wands with the Seven of Swords? Yeah. Somebody wants to come to some kind of terms. They want to negotiate. I'm telling you, you got this devil right on their motherfucking ass because you said the truth. You meant what you said what you meant. You walked the fuck away from somebody because they're a player. You let go, you moved on, and this player ain't got no fucking passion. They're impotent. With that Ace of Wands in reverse, that's exactly what it is. They're fucking impotent, guys. Your survival is glorifying a spotlight on their impotency, or they could be completely impotent, meaning their dick don't fucking work because they're clearly going up. They're going from one person to another person to another person. It's absolutely disgusting. And a lot of people are talking, guys. Somebody's masked up. You're spilling all the motherfucking tea. I'm telling you, these people try to come up against you. They're all in a mental entrapment, over drinking, over analyzing, over manipulating, and whatever's in the dark comes to light. There's an emperor coming towards an empress, guys. Six of Pentacles. This person wants to give to you, and that's justice. Ten of Swords, for whatever betrayal that you had to go through in the past. Somebody wants to pay it forward and think it's source. Because whatever, I'm telling you, whatever was done in the dark is coming to light, and I'm on point. Somebody tried to spread rumors about you, okay? They were being petty, conversating, smearing your image and making you look like a fool. I told you, they ended up just exposing themselves. Mask off. Somebody was pretending. They wanted to keep up a front. They were very two-faced, not genuine. Well, guess what? They just exposed themselves by trying to come to you, trying to come after your flesh. Everything in the 3D. You went tapped into spirit. They underestimated you. You just fucking put them all in the motherfucking ass. Yep, now they're going through a adrenaline rush. Roller coaster, guys. Highs, lows. Because you're the fucking muse. Wow, I don't make it up, guys. There's a lot of people. Your friends, your family, mothers, mother-in-laws, co-workers. There's a lot of people who are fucking copying you, and they couldn't even fucking match your essence. These people are from your past. They're in your past for a fucking reason. Why? Because they wanted to slow you down. They want to siphon from you. You're leaving these people behind, and you ain't looking back. Now they're on a roller coaster ride. They're feeling the rush. Soulmate, and you got a soulmate coming in, guys. This one is the one, a deep love, a soul connection, a life partner, and that's why people are on an adrenaline rush, because you're leaving people behind and you're moving into something beautiful that is just for you. Just for you, and people can have an issue with that, but you're leaving them in the past. And you're leaving the betrayal, the abandonment, the loss, the poverty mindset, the lack mentality. You're leaving it all behind. Whatever happened for a reason, and you take full accountability for your actions. Somebody was very aggressive towards you and wanted to bully you out your spot, inevitably just exposing themselves for being a hater and then jeopardizing their own future with ancestors because they can't tap into source. They're too stuck in this illusion. They want the illusion to not crumble. They do not want you to ask the right questions. They don't want others to ask the right question. But people are asking, people are questioning, and you are the muse, guys. And somebody wants to give you your flowers. You are so inspirational to a lot of people, so keep pushing forward, okay? Even through those clashes, even through those conflicts and the turmoil and the ego clashes and stuff, you can persevere. All you got to do is tap into spirit, and then boom. And that's why somebody is bottling all of the shit, the illusions, keeping things inside, not opening up, deception, telling you somebody feels upset for not opening up and telling you that you were the muse. Their mask is off either way, and they have no passion now. A lot of people are fucking talking about them. These people. Somehow somebody wants to, negotiate, beg you for forgiveness for being a fucking hoe and having sexually diseases or trying to infect you with a disease or going partner to partner, making unsafe decisions. I don't know. At the end of the day, you're an energetic star seed. Okay? It says energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours, and the golden child, inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gift. And we have one on the bottom. Wow. Loosen your grip. Yeah, somebody is definitely letting go of some kind of codependencies, some kind of addictions. They're going to let God in. You have let God in, guys. You don't care about the external world's validations or approval. You are energetically sovereign, and you may be absorbing what's not yours, so check it. Okay? You want to check yourself before you wreck yourself, because nobody else is going to check you the way you check you. Okay? So somebody needs to check themselves. Okay, energetic starseeds are here to shift the world through their physical presence alone. They do not need to do anything beyond being here. See, you don't have to do anything extra. People are mad because they are super extra. Thanks to the energetic change in your physical presence causes. Due to your high sensitive nature, the energetic starseeds can struggle with being on Earth in the physical body. Many are prone to addictions, depressions, and tend to mistake other people's feelings and moods for their own. Natural introverts tend to prefer spend time alone than in small groups. Crowds can be overwhelming for them. If this card appears, consider lightening your load energetically. Do not put yourself under pressures to go out into the world. Be gentle with yourself. Allow extra time to care to recover energetically. If you're feeling pressured to keep up with certain pace, instead put on the brakes and treat yourself like a precious baby. Do whatever you can to take the pressure of the world off your plate. Switch off and then switch back on. Today in this world is a natural to feel that we should be doing more, but perhaps being present in the life is enough. This could be a phase you're going through, or simply you're being called to live your life. If your work involves helping and giving others, right now you're being called to keep something for yourself. Don't let it transmute it all. It's okay to look after your own growth and healing before you should offer it to the world. Indeed, it's necessary if you want to continue so sustainably. Okay, so I'm going to pause this, guys, because there's a friend at my door and I told her to come over for coffee because she's having a moment. But I'm going to pause this and I'll be back soon, okay? I love yous. Hi guys. So energetic star seed, okay? So you may have been absorbing what was not yours. You may have been prone to addictions, depressions, and tend to mistake other people's feelings for your own, but you're getting out of that, guys. You're seeing that you can sustain your life on your own, and you're recovering energetically, and you really are shifting the energies in frequency in a lot of people. You're planting the seed, guys. People have an opportunity to change, and people are changing, healing. It says starseed soul inquiry. How can you take better care of yourself energetically? And that's what you did. And You outsmarted these people who wanted to do you dirty. That's why people are on their knees trying to beg you for forgiveness. They want to negotiate, bargain with you in some kind of way. There's a lot of people in their feelings, guys, because you're the golden child. Okay? Inner child, tenderness, innocence, and rare gift. People had an opportunity to treat you well, but they didn't. And it was because you were a pathway to help people. And people don't want to wake up. So they're mad at you because when you're around, your energy inevitably puts them into this awakening. And well, at the end of the day, people judge you for what they do not know. They want to project and they want to hate on you because you have this portal. You have this opportunity. You have changed. You have shifted. Okay. What you had to do was look in the mirror and ask questions. Anything on a line must go. And that's why people, they wanted to silence you for so long. And your survival is a glimmering spotlight on somebody's impotence. And there's a lot of people gossiping right now. They may have been gossiping about you, but now they're not. They see that you're tender, that you're innocent, and that you help others to tap into their own inner child. Because you have healed your inner child, you're not going to let people stomp all over you. You're not the same person as you were before. If people want to meet, to see that person before, they got to go to the morgue. People are mourning you because you're not the same person, guys. And you are the golden child. It says golden children, children of the sun, are highly advanced, extremely intelligent souls who are incarnated increasingly on earth. They have little or no personal karma and possess incredible gifts and intuitive abilities. Golden children are born from with a very clear mission. Many remember it from a young age and are being answering and sharing it at an early age in your life. Now, you as a starseed elect one chosen 1144K have been chosen for a mission. And you had a big bullseye on your back, guys. You were the one for something. And a lot of people seen that. But they didn't want it to be you. They wanted it to be them. So they tried to isolate you, patronize you, but still use you as a muse. Of course, they're going through an adrenaline right now because they're having to face the past. Somebody wants to stay in the past. You're not there. Like I said, if they want to see you, they're going to have to go to the morgue. That's where your past person is. The past you is. And maybe your past person is there as well. Maybe they have had a transformation. Take it as it resonates, guys. The mask is off either way. And you walk the fuck away from a situation, the golden child. It says, due to your unique intelligence, they may find themselves easily bored at school. Most have never incarnated on earth before, and so it is not, if they're not supported in the right ways, they struggle with physical life here. They're often referred to as the new humans. Somebody could have been a new human. It's giving me Aries energy because they're the baby zodiac, right? They're considered the new human, like the Anyways, it says if you pull this card, it may be a sign that you're being called to mother, father, or nurture a child. You may be called to tend to your own inner child, a creative idea or a project or a new beginning. To treat yourself in this new beginning with a sweet, tender love, to nurture and nourish it, to give it every chance to grow and reach adulthood, to encourage it, to water it, to see the world through the innocence of a child, to see yourself and all the others as innocent children, to remember that deep down everyone is trying their best. And if we're treated with a tender heart, then they're not going to harden on the journey through this great adventure called life. Somebody wanted to harden your heart. They didn't want to give you compassion and tenderness, but you gave that to yourself and you knew that you were guided by 10,000 ancestors. So you were going to do what was right for you. And somebody is doing what's right for them, guys. Somebody doesn't want to live in this risky energy anymore. Starseed Soul Inquiry, how can you treat yourself and others more tenderly? Somebody really wants to, do right for themselves, by themselves. And when somebody thinks of you, they feel complete. When you think of you, you feel complete. You have a soulmate coming in, guys. It's loosen your grip. Okay, it's time to loosen your grip. Like I said with the energetic starseed, you may be prone to addictions, so you're going to have to let go It says coping mechanisms, destiny, addiction, and letting God in. Somebody's coping mechanisms are trash. So somebody has to reprogram their life. That's what you did. You reprogrammed your life. And you see in that the influences or the, the authority figures, they were really, really more lost than the people that they were leading. So you didn't use them as examples as to what to be, but as examples of what not to be. You loosened your grip, guys, okay? It says we're chrysalis beings. The Mother Earth teaches us how to be human every day. And with the coming and going of the tides of the season, if you're clinging to anything, you're resisting a natural flow of who you are. The things we cling to are so often those we must need to let go of. The food, the substances, the relationships, the jobs, the people pleasing. The things we cling to are often cover-ups of our most vulnerable space, the part where we're most afraid of leaving empty. See, I'm telling you, what's worth it is not easy, and what's easy is not worth it, guys. They never said it was going to be easy. They just said it was going to be worth it. Okay? It says, by keeping the space covered with something that doesn't serve us or clinging to it for fear of it not staying of its own accord, we prevent ourselves from receiving the things that will. A Course in Miracle tells us whatever we leave empty, grace will fill. And the Buddha says, you can only lose what you cling to. Indeed, both are true. If this card appears, you're being called to find the courage to loosen your grip, to give up control, to release your coping mechanisms and leave space for grace and God to enter, to surrender to all the feels and dances to the divine. Loosen your grip doesn't mean that what you're clinging to will go away, or it may stay. But you can be sure that what it is for you will find you. And you'll breathe easier knowing that you've shifted from relying on your own strengths to surrendering to the grace of life. It's time to let go, guys. You know who you are, and you know what you bring to the table. It says Starseed Soul Inquiry. What are you clinging to for fear of nothing coming to take its place? Yeah, the comfort zone is where your dreams go to die, guys. Don't let your dreams die. Get out of that comfort zone, okay? So somebody's getting very uncomfortable right now, and that's a great. So ancestors, let's get a healing message from the plant world, for my beautiful collective, because we all need a little bit of healing. And it is, wow, forget me not and heart's ease. You put somebody's heart at ease and they can't forget you. They can't forget you. It is what it is, guys. You may not know that you put this person's heart at ease because it's at the bottom of the deck. So it's hidden from you. But it's there. And somebody can't deny it. Okay? A lot of people are gossiping about this. It says heart's ease. Wow. And there's nothing there. Heart's ease lightens our hearts and helps us to awaken to the beauty of the moment. Somebody may have been in the past, the present, whatever, but they weren't in the present, the past or the future, but they weren't in the present. Excuse me. And now they are. You are in the present. Okay? It says only by being fully present can we know true joy. When we connect with our hearts, there is no separation. The name says itself. So you're not separated. You're choosing to emotionally balance yourself. People wanted to they wanted to plan against your flesh. Okay, wanted to take everything in the 3D that you had, but it's not what's on you, it's what's in you. You answered in spirit. These people underestimated you. You outsmarted them. They used tricks. You use truth. And that's why somebody can't forget you. Forget me not, guys. Okay, forget me not. Forget me not offers comfort and hope when we are experiencing grief and loss. That's what you are. You're a comfort. You're a hope. That's why people can't forget you, guys. It says this plant spirit helps us connect to what is truly important in our lives. The yellow center reminds us of the sun, which ushers in each day. Yeah, somebody has been watching you. You are like the sun. You usher in each day. You help people. You motivate people. That's why people use you as a muse. But They go through high highs, low lows because they're not authentic and they're definitely not paying it forward. And it is what it is. Ancestors see it, so somebody's backtracking, right? Yeah. You're looking ahead either way, guys. You move forward. You have 10,000 ancestors walking beside you, and somebody does want to come to term, I don't know, negotiate something with you. It's number 30, and 30 reduced down to a 3. It's mind, body, soul, guys. Somebody may have been a vampire, try to come up against you. It's like the other day's reading, right? Somebody wanted to play you. You end up like they played you like as if you were a doll, like they can fucking really control you. You end up turning into a fucking Chucky doll, guys. I don't know. Somebody really underestimated you. They thought that you were all meek and docile. Maybe you don't look like what you've been through. Somebody thought you were a liar. Well, your actions speak for itself. Your work speaks for itself. Your words speak for itself. Your word is your bond, and you stand on it. And you're patiently waiting for what is yours. And you're letting go of all these risky energies. Number 30. This is the Garden of Cruel Thorns. It says protection, vigilance, and vulnerability. You feel the need to protect yourself. Don't let feelings of hurt and misunderstanding change who you are. It is completely natural to put up boundaries, but far better to face situations head on than to let them fester. See, that's what you do. You face things head on, and then people call you a threat. They call you argumentative. They call you the problem. And no, you just know how to ask the right questions, and then they get all choked up. A lot of people are hiding shit, and then when you call it out, they're like, you're giving people too much information. Well, that's our fucking that's the mission, guys. As the golden child, you give no fucks. You do what's the right thing to do. And a lot of people need to do the right thing too. It is what it is. So, okay. There are many wonderful opportunities ahead of you, so do not let other people's attitudes or projections change who you are. You are a strong, beautiful person, so see the lessons of the last few years and months as learning curve. However, negative situations may have felt in the past. They are just challenges which have made you stronger, not weaker. These people look weak. If you feel you have been let down, find a way to cope and deal with it, as vengeance is never the answer. If you are this way inclined, then be vengeful by shining your light brighter. Those who feel they have done you wrong by you, will be affected more by your success than seeing your vulnerability. Embrace the moment and let go. The right people will come into your life when the time is right, but you need to take a deep breath, and start your new day free of any worries and fears. Time to do something new, guys. You got a lot of people upset right now because you are taking a deep breath, a leap of faith, and doing something different. Your coping mechanisms are in check, but people need to check themselves before they wreck themselves. People can't forget you because you put their heart at ease, but then they cause you chaos. Of course, they're not in your life. Yep. It says, I want to be more than friends. A lot of people want to be more than friends with you, but it says, I am becoming a better person. You became a better person, guys. You're not attracted to the same people, same places, you're not. You're not. And somebody may be trying to become a better person to come towards you. It says, I know I messed up everything. Somebody feels like they messed up everything. It could be this emperor, take it as it resonates, bossy or independent contractor of their own life. And it says, you and I were too young. So somebody is saying that they were too young, so they messed up everything, but they're becoming a better person and they want to be more than friends with you. Bottom of the deck, nothing. Heart of the deck, nothing. Nothing. Okay, nothing wants to be said, guys. It is what it is. Let's take the bottom. It says they love you unconditionally, but they're afraid to contact you. Okay, somebody does love you unconditionally. They're afraid to talk to you, contact you, message you, because they were too young. They were too immature. But somebody is changing, becoming a better person, but they don't know if you're going to believe them. They don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Somebody is very insecure. It is what it is, guys. It's wait. Something is being woven, okay? So wait it out. Let's get the last message from the Animal Oracle deck. I'm telling you, your survival is glorifying a spotlight on somebody's impotency, an inability to sacrifice you, keep you in this Five of Pentacles. You know that it's a mindset. Whatever's in the dark is coming to light, guys. A lot of people had a high opinion of you, and now they're changing that opinion because you just put this devil on the fucking ass. Lizard. Oh, wow. This giving me the King of Wands energy, guys. Tiger. Yeah, there's a tiger and a lizard. Somebody needs to pick their battles wisely, guys. Okay, so tiger is at the bottom of the deck. So somebody underestimated you, okay? They didn't see you for the ferocious lion, lioness kind of energy, okay? You're tiger, you're the king of the jungle, but there is no kings here. Everybody is equal. And somebody didn't want to be equal to you. They wanted to overpower you, to dominate you in some kind of way. And now they're realizing that that's probably a wrong thing to do because it's the lunar forces, ease and darkness, feminine energy. You are definitely tapped into this feminine energy. The tiger hunts at night and one with the silence, fearing nothing. This card reminds us to take in the wild darkness, to allow the lunar forces to soothe and heal our spirit. Sensuality, receptivity, and devotion are all heightened in the midnight hours. The tiger takes advantage of these boons. Spend time in silence this evening, drinking in the potent calm. There is nothing to fear in the silence except awakening of our own power. Now, you know what tonight is? Tonight is the dark moon. The dark moon is when you have two new moons in the same month, and it only happens like twice a year. So that's what tonight is. So take some time out, guys. Look up into the sky. You're going to be able to see the stars. You won't be able to see the moon very much, but it's because it's dark. But it's called the dark moon. So you're tapping into this dark moon, Lilith. You're standing on business. You said what you said. You meant what you said. And if people want, they can come knocking at your motherfucking door with their fucking opinions as well. The lizard, guys. Somebody wanted to, shapeshift. But you called it for what it is. Now they have to stop, trying to mold themselves into something else other than what they are. They have to be authentic. Okay, so instinctual, sensitive to subtle, and dreamer. Okay, the lizard is an expert in the realms of sensual perspective. As if it has a sixth sense, the lizard hears what is yet to be spoken and sees what is yet to be manifested. Although this is an amazing gift, it can easily wear the lizard down. Big crowds, lots of travel, or overstimulation will drain a lizard of their magical essence. Somebody got drained and then they thought that they can come to you and siphon from you. Oh, wow. Relax. Chill the fuck out. Somebody is mad because they can't get to you. This card is an indication to pull back from the bright lights and big city and to return to your inner artist who's been whispering your name. Somebody has been whispering your name. You're the muse, guys. That's why this person ain't got no motherfucking passion because, yeah. Okay, so when in balance, artistic, telepathic, and spiritual. When out of balance, exclusive, non-committal, and flaky. Somebody is fucking flaky. They flaked right the fuck off on themselves. And to bring into balance creative projects. You may have seen somebody as a creative project, you've seen them. They were a work in the making, and you talk to somebody's higher self. But they wanted to control you. Now, somebody's higher self may be kicking them in the motherfucking ass and saying, get your shit straight, get it right, and then you can get it fucking tight. And someone's like, all right. Because they love you unconditionally, friends, family, acquaintances. They thought that you would come back by now, but you're not. Why? Because health is wealth. And it says, your physical and emotional health are in good condition. This card reminds you to maintain healthy habits and self-care. So you got good self-care, guys. And somebody needs to start taking care of themselves. Because they use tricks to outsmart you. You use the truth to get out of the situation. I'm telling you. You tapped into spirit. And if somebody wants to come towards you, they're going to have to tap into spirit too, because you're annihilating the game. You're assassinating all these tricksters. They thought they were exposing you. They end up just exposing themselves. I love you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and you will get notified when I post new content, and check out this reading. I love you guys. Bye.